Hi everyone, it's Nishi here. Hope you have a great day. And in today's video, what I want to talk about is how to work out how much to pay your team in bonuses. And this video is quite an important one because I see a lot of people have bonus schemes, but they don't always do it right. And a bonus scheme, if you don't do it right, it can have the opposite impact to the one you actually intended. So let's talk about what a bonus is. Well, so your staff members will probably get a salary, and then depending on what you've arranged, if the business performs really well or they do their job really well, then they could also get a potential bonus on top of that. One thing that's really important whenever you're talking to staff members about a bonus, just make it crystal clear to them that it is still subject to taxes, because ultimately you don't want to appear to shortchange someone once you're paying out that bonus. So it's, yeah, just in case someone didn't think that they'd have to pay tax on it, just remind them they do. But there's a couple of things that we really got to think about with a bonus when you're trying to work one out for your team and create a scheme. And a few of those things are, well, firstly, you've got to have some criteria for the bonus. Like, I've been in businesses before where they kind of indicate, well, if the business does well, we may have a discretionary bonus. But they don't always set out the conditions for it to do well. And if you don't set out the conditions for a business to do well, for someone to achieve the bonus, they won't know what to focus on, and they won't necessarily be able to help you achieve that bonus. At which point, then they're going to be getting paid for some for value they didn't actually add to your business. But let's have a think about that. So there's also a couple of things you have to think about as well. Firstly, and also before I go into that though, just remember we've got our quarterly planning day on Wednesday, the 15th of March. So if you want to get a discount on the tickets for that, all you have to do is go to naccounting.co.uk and book your tickets in before the 22nd Feb. And but if you're looking for ways to grow your business and you want to be surrounded by other people that are growing their businesses too, and you want to learn from the best speakers, and you want to understand what to prioritize in your business, then walk away with a solid plan of what you've got to do over the next quarter to achieve all that, then this is the planning day for you to come to. So yeah, if you just go to our website, naccounting.co.uk, there's great testimonials, videos, all that kind of stuff. So that's where you're going to get a lot more information about it. Okay, going back to this video. So ultimately, bonuses do several things. They can encourage individual performance, or they can also encourage team performance. And that's something you've really got to think about. Like, if you create a bonus structure, is there a chance it's going to create some sort of toxicity in your business? Like, where people were working together before, is it going to encourage people to pull in their own direction and just look after themselves, rather than trying to help everyone and move the business forward together? It's a really important one. In my opinion, a good bonus is about working together as a team. So the bonuses we have in our business, they're about the overall growth of the business, not really what one person did. A couple of other things you got to think about bonuses is, can you actually afford to pay them? So you got to get your calculations right on these kind of bonuses, because ultimately typically bonuses are discretionary. But if your team have done everything you've asked them to do, and then it comes to paying that bonus and you don't have the cash flow for it, then it's not going to make you look good, and it's going to break that promise that you made to your team. So you've got to think about the cash flow side of it as well. And you've also got to think about what's fair. Like, um, but one of the key things, in my opinion, with bonuses is always maintain a certain level of flexibility, because even if you're trying to encourage teamwork, if it's clear that one or two members of your team worked a lot harder than others, and there's other members of your team that are happy just to get dragged along, and sharing the glory, then really you've got to have enough flexibility with that bonus scheme, so you can divert it to the right members of your team, and then the ones that didn't help as much don't get as much of it. So it's just so I think, as a summary, for getting the bonuses right, I think it's important to communicate them really effectively. Definitely mention the tax bit. Let people know the criteria that they're being assessed on. Try and create a bonus which encourages people to work together as a team. And then also make sure you can afford to pay the bonus, as long as you get the growth and the results that you want. And then finally, just maintain. I always say our bonuses are discretionary, not contractual, which means worst case scenario, if everything hit the fan in the business, you wouldn't you could have some flexibility around delaying that bonus, or potentially not paying it because it turned out something else that you hadn't foreseen had put a big risk on the business. So those are the main things. So thanks for watching this video. Remember to like, share, follow, and subscribe. Don't forget about our quarterly planning day, and we've got our YouTube channel, which has different content to the content you're watching here. And if you go to that YouTube channel, you'll be able to it's of much better quality and a higher standard. But this is all great too. Okay, thanks for watching. Catch you later. Bye.